Hello and welcome to another Unreal Engine 5 video. In this video we will make the tank destruction and change it to make it like the turret blowing off when it's destroyed. Let me show you what I mean. I'll shoot the tank. The turret will launch in the air and there will be some cool effects. Now let's start. First of all, let me just delete these to not need them. Now we start with changing the physics asset of the tank. Go from here and go to the physics asset. Let me just delete the physics bodies for the turret to show you how to make it again. Now we need to make physics body for the turret. Here I'll make it multi-convex hull and increase, you can leave them like this, but for me I will increase the hull count and the hull vertex count to make it accurate representation of the turret. But you can leave it on the default, it does not change anything. Now we go to the constraint. First make it kinematic, then we go to the constraint here in the lower left corner and change and take this parent dominates as true and make the disable collision as true. This will disable the collision between the bodies of the same asset, and parent dominates will make the turret follows the hull or the main body of the tank. Now we go to our tank blueprint and go to the function of the update health. We delete these, do not need them. This the code for spawning a destroyed mesh of the tank, and we now if we do not need this, we will make the turret blowing off instead of changing the mesh to another static mesh of destroyed tank. And now we need to make a custom event to make the code for the turret blow off. Custom event turret blow off. Here we need get the mesh and get break constraint. Here we need to promote this to a variable, call it turret. I made the previous one, let me delete it. And let's get the turret name, the bone name, this one, turret int, and save it here. For the hit location, we need the socket, get socket location. Also the same name of the turret. For the impulse, I will start by 700,000 because it gave me good results on the test, and for the X 1500. Also we need to apply radial impulse at the turret continuously, because if you apply or if you do not use radial impulse, you will have problems. Let me show you. Just let me make a boolean here for the check if the tank is dead. Set it here on the true, set it as true, and on the false, set it as false. Now let's just try branch. Turret below. Now let's try it. Let me show you what problems you may face. Shoot it. You see that the turret is going up and then stuck in the air. You need to apply physical force on the turret to make it continue moving and get on the ground. And we need this to be continuous. Force. So I will use the timeline to apply the force continuously. Call it force. I will not use anything in the timeline. We need to start from play from start. The length, leave it as 5 seconds, and I will not need anything from it. Then we get the mesh and apply radial impulse or impulse at location. Add impulse at location. Connect it to the update because we want this node activated over these 5 seconds. The bond name is the turret. Location the same here. The impulse, now let me separate the construct. I want an impulse that directs the turret to the ground. Start with -1000. You can experiment with these values. Now let me try. Shoot it. It's not still not dead. Let me shoot it again. See, the turret goes up and get down. Let me, I think if we increase it to 1500, give us better result. Let me just increase this value because it looks weird when it's up in the air and suddenly it goes down. Check it again. This looks better. Let's also add a force on the y-axis. I mean brake constraint impulse. And we make it also the x-axis, make it go in different directions. I want it to go far away from the tank. Maybe make the Y for 200,000. We shoot it again. It's good, but I still don't like the when it suddenly stops and get down. Let me decrease the value. Slightly better. Let me decrease this value, make it 700,000, and this one make it 100,000. Yeah, this is much better. But maybe make the x-axis in the minus, so the turret goes backward, and it looks better. It's not this much. Shoot it again. It's better. Let me shoot. Try it again. Maybe decrease the force, make it 500,000. You can change the value to the what suits you, but for me I want it to be smooth. Let me decrease it more. Let's make it 400,000. Yeah, this is better. I think this one is better. Let me try to increase this value. Let me maybe minus 800 will be better. And maybe minus 250 on the x-axis. Yeah, it looks better. Let's try it again. Let's see if it's consistent. I think it's good. Now let's let's comment on this. Solid turrets below. Also need to add the boolean for the is dead on the controls. Any controls that you have, you need to add the boolean, so that when your tank is destroyed, you cannot control anything in it. You cannot move it, you cannot apply the brakes. Let's take this one to here for the shooting fire cannon. Also for here for the machine gun. Also here we need it on the movement values, also here for the throttle and the move right and left. For the look up and look around, I will not use it here because I want to look around when the tank is destroyed. Also, let me try. You saw this interaction because the tank flipped because the uh, the projectile applies radial force when it impacts the tank. So radial force affects the tank. To solve this, we need to make the radial force. We need to make it not velocity change. This will make it change or according to the weight of the vehicle on the mass. Now I will not do it because I am not implementing this in the shell. The shell does not add radial force, or no, it's adding radial force. So I will remove the velocity change. Also, if you are wondering about the AI, I already made a video about how to make AI turret. I implement the AI turret in the tank. Also, I already made a video about how to make the vehicle move on the spline and follow the player. I will link these videos in the description if you want to make a tank that moves and shoots at the player. For now, I think we are finished. Thank you for watching. See you next time.